Hello, media writing students. Welcome to class. It is so great to have you. My name is Allison Jones, and I will be your instructor this week. If you'd like to get to know a little bit more about me, I have posted a video and announcements, Get to Know Your Instructor. So you can take a look at that and just get to know me a little bit better. And I really look forward to getting to know you better. So let's do a quick walkthrough of the course and I'll explain what is due in the course and give you a few tips on how to be successful this first week. So one of the great ways to be successful in my courses is to read my announcements. Most of my announcements have really important information for you and to help you be successful in class. I do also like to post some fun things. So if that's not your gig, that's okay. You don't have to look at those, but please be sure to at least read through and read the ones that are really important for the course. So that being said, let's take a look at what we have going on in the course. So you always want to review the course syllabus. This will give you a really good overview of what is going on in the course. So I would like to point out the course learning outcomes for this course. They are to analyze the different media technologies, to evaluate audience awareness techniques in a variety of communication scenarios, identify a variety of tools for content creation, editing, and proofreading, demonstrate the use of communication tools as they relate to various media, to integrate various research tools into the editorial process, to create headlines and paragraph leaders designed to gain audience response, and to combine elements of typography, page design, graphics, and general layout for media presentation. So we will be looking at all of these different course outcomes throughout the 5 weeks in this course. So to that end, let's take a look at all of the different materials that we have to get you prepared for the course. So you'll want to start here where it says start here. So here's your course homepage. Go ahead and begin here. Be sure to read through this entire list and make sure you have completed this. You might even want to just copy and paste this and then print it out and do a little checklist just to make sure that you have a really good start to your first week of the course. Let's go back there. You will want to make sure that you have access to the required reading. So we will be using this textbook in the course. You should have access to it electronically in the course. If you have issues accessing the textbook, please be sure to let me know right away. Here are all the other different articles and multimedia we'll be using throughout the course. Those will be divvied up by module. Here is some information on how the course will be graded. You will have discussions, you will have quizzes, and you will have written assignments. You will also have a final project, which is a very large portion of your grade. And you will not probably do very well in the course if you don't complete this. It's probably very unlikely you'll even pass the course. So you want to make sure that you are completing all of your work. But I have students sometimes who think because they have maybe an A in the course at the final that they can either slack on the final or just not complete it at all, and are very disappointed to see that they have failed or made a very low grade in the course. So you must complete that. And also you will receive a grade for completing the end of course survey. Very important that you do that, one for your grade and two because it gives me information on how I'm doing as an instructor and how the course is perceived by students. Is it helpful? Is it providing you the tools that you need to be successful in communication? So really important that you complete that. That will be later in the course, so you won't have to worry about that right away. Here is a course calendar. This gives you a nice overview of what is due when. Let's see. I think this is all for faculty, so we can move on to week one. You'll always read the overview, so you just get this really quick look at what is due in the course. So as you know, in our course, day one is Tuesday for every week. And then your discussion post will be due on day 3, which is Thursday of the week. And your responses are due by day 7 of the week, which is Monday. And it looks like this week your quiz is due on day 6. Sometimes your written assignments are due day 7. It just depends on the assignment itself. The learning outcomes for this week are to describe the elements of strategic writing, identify careers, excuse me, in the field of media writing, describe technologies used in media writing, and describe the major features of at least 3 significant media writing job tools that are used to assist in content creation, editing, and proofreading. Okay, so we have completed the overview. We see that this week we have specific pages to read in the text. You need to read page 1 through 40. So to access that, please come back to Modules, Required Resources, and then select the text here. And it should load. Okay, then you'll have to enter your email, etc., and then you should be able to have access to the text. But should be loaded in there for you. If you do have issues, please let me know. Okay, so it's really important that you post your introduction. That is actually due on Tuesday, the very first day of the course. And you want to make sure that you post that early so we all get to know each other, because we are going to be having discussions, and it just helps if we have a good idea with whom we are discussing. As you know, audience analysis is a critical component of of communications, and so we want to know who we are communicating with in this course. So please go ahead and submit your introduction right away. I'll go back here. So we have 2 class discussions this week. The first one is on careers in media writing. You are going to do a search on all possible careers in the field of media writing and discuss the different technologies that are used in those careers. You want to use at least one online outside source that is helpful for our peers in the class, and so you want to be able to share that. You need to respond by Thursday of the week, and then respond to at least 2 other students during the week as well, or you can respond to my post as well too. So you want to make sure right here we're just really sharing some information about different technologies you can use in media writing. And then for the next discussion, we're going to continue talking about careers, and we are going to identify a specific career and identify specific tools for that career. So for example, if you are a public relations specialist, then a tool that you might find really helpful to be the PR Newswire. So that might be a tool that's very helpful for somebody in public relations. If you are a social media strategist, then tools that would be helpful to you would be Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So you want to make sure that whatever tools you're selecting are specific for that career. And then you do have a quiz this week on the readings from our textbook. So you want to make sure that you have completed reading all pages of the textbook that are required for this week, and then take your quiz. You have a lot of time to complete your quiz. As you can see, the time limit is 720 minutes, so you've got plenty of time. There are 10 questions, and the points for this are total of 5 points. So each question is worth half a point. So if you have any trouble with your quiz, with accessing it, please be sure to reach out and let me know. And I will give you a quick overview here. So you want to make sure you do all of the required actions for getting started in the course. Review the overview of the week, the resources for the week. You're going to post your introduction on Tuesday. By Thursday, you're going to post your initial post in discussion 1 and 2. By, let's see, Saturday, the 1st, is that correct? Saturday the 1st? Yes. The Saturday the 1st, you're going to complete your quiz on the readings for the week. And you're going to post at least 2 other responses in discussion 1 and 2 other responses in discussion 2 by Monday, September the 2nd. So that's a total of 6 class discussion posts plus your introduction. An introduction, you're going to respond to, post your initial response by Tuesday, and then you have to respond to, let's see, I believe it's, 3 of your classmates by Sunday. So want to make sure that you have your initial post. So that's 4 responses due in this discussion. And let's go back here. And then 3 in each of these for a total of 10 responses in one. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope we have a wonderful, wonderful first week of the course.